Yeah, we'd like to bring in Marlo Oaks and his family, and including his mother, Josephine.
Let's welcome them to the Senate. Come on in here, if you
Christensen
will.
Oaks.
Our great treasurer and his mom. It looks, it's family. So why don't we get you right here in the front if we can.
The whole family here, so
Yes.
let's bring them all out. All but two. So,
Can you make it through there?
I think so, yeah. Mr. President, this is Josephine Ann Christensen Oaks, and 50 years ago, she was named Utah's first Young Mother of the Year and was subsequently chosen as Utah's first National Young Mother of the Year in a ceremony in New York City on Mother's Day weekend in 1972. It's hard to believe, for me at least, that 1972 is 50 years ago, but we wanted to honor her again for representing our state and for her legacy. We have a citation, if we could have that read.
Mr. Reading Clerk, go ahead with the citation.
Utah State Senate official citation honoring Josephine Ann Christensen Oaks. Be it hereby made known to all by the Utah State Senate, whereas the Senate recognizes and honors Josephine Ann Christensen Oaks for a lifetime of service to her community. 50 years ago, Jo Oaks was named Utah's first Young Mother of the Year and was subsequently chosen as Utah's first National Young Mother of the Year in a ceremony in New York City on Mother's Day weekend in 1972. Jo met and married Merrill C. Oaks while at BYU, where she studied child development and family relations. When Merrill began medical school in Rochester, New York, she supported the family by working as a teacher in the medical school's experimental nursery school. Jo completed her last courses by correspondence and graduated from BYU. 3 children were born to them during these demanding medical school training years and a period of ophthalmology training for Merrill that took the young family to El Salvador. Merrill and Jo returned to Provo to establish Merrill's ophthalmology practice in 1967 and added 6 more children to their family during these years. Jo served on the board of Young Mothers as its president. She was instrumental in creating child development and parenting classes for the community while raising her 9 children and creating a musical home full of love. And whereas her 9 children and their spouses have blessed her and Merrill with 42 grandchildren and 11 great-grandchildren, now therefore be it known that the Utah State Senate congratulates Jo Oaks as Utah's first National Young Mother 50 years ago and for her outstanding contribution to the child development and parenting of Utah's families. Presented on this 28th day of February, 2022. Signed, President J. Stewart Adams and Senator Todd D. Weiler.
Let's rise and give her an applause. Thank you.
Thank you. What an honor to have the first Mother of the Year back in the Senate. Treasurer Oaks, thank you for allowing us to do this. Go ahead, Senator Weiler.
Treasurer Oaks wanted us to know that she's wearing the same dress from 50 years ago. So.
Wow, that is an accomplishment, I would think. So for many of us, so great to have you here. What an honor, again, the first Mother of the Year, having you back here in the Senate and to be able to honor you. What a great day. We have a great treasurer, a great family, and you can tell all but 2, I think, are here, is what I'm hearing. So anyway, thank you for joining us and taking the time to be with us. Again, an honor to have you here. Let's give them one more round of applause as they leave. Thank you, Senator Weiler.
Thank you.
Some of you may not have been around in 1972. Others of us remember where we were in 1972. So that's a few years ago. What a great thing to have her come back. 50 years, that's a long time. What a great anniversary.
Representative Ballard.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Personal privilege.
Granted.
I'd like to recognize, if you can please stand, our treasurer, Marlo Oaks. This is his mother. His mother, Josephine Ann Christensen Oaks, affectionately called Jo. 50 years ago was actually Utah's very first Young Mother of the Year. And she also was subsequently chosen as the National Young Mother of the Year. So she has here today, if we could have their family stand. Her husband is over here in the corner, and we also have siblings. 7 of their 9 children are here today. We have Marlo, Kathleen, Julie, Greg, Tara Lee, Letitia, and her husband, Merrill C. Oaks. So Joe and Merrill actually met at BYU and were married, and Joe received a bachelor's degree in child development and family relations. And when Merrill began his medical school in Rochester, New York, she supported the family by working as a teacher in the medical school experimental nursery school. So 3 children were born to them during that very demanding time, and they went to El Salvador and then also returned to Provo, where his ophthalmology practice in 1967 started, and they added 6 more children to their family. So Joe served as president of the Young Mothers Board here in Utah, and also created a child development and parenting classes for our community. So they have together 42 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren, and the most impressive of all is 50 years ago in 1972, Joe was wearing this dress when she was honored as Young Mother of the Year. And so that is, to me, is one of the most impressive parts of having her here today. So please welcome Joe and our treasurer and their family as they honor their mother for being the first Young Mother of the Year.
Thank you, Representative Ballard. Treasurer Oaks, thank you for being here. It's wonderful to hear about your mom. So it's great. Thank you.